Good morning, everybody. Happy fucking Thursday. How are we all? How is everyone this week? It is end of school term for us. Last week of school term, so we are overly excited because we're having a girls' night tomorrow night. 6 weeks.
6 weeks since the
well
last
overdue.
one. And that was the whole way through January. And January about
It's
10
the
weeks.
longest month of the year. On today's podcast, so I've asked a couple questions on my Insta, which is what is people's icks, and some people have also asked us some questions as well. Okay. So we'll start off with people's icks. What's your biggest ick?
There's quite a few. I don't think I don't know, but like little things like we was talking about, like shoes.
Yeah.
And that sounds really materialistic, doesn't it? Like horrible. I'm sure you're really nice, but shoes, that's the first thing I look at in anyone. Like
they've got to be in a good condition.
Yeah, like even like battered pair of Air Force or something. Yeah. Or when their feet are really big and it's like the front, or they look like the shoes are too big.
Tight.
Yeah, shoes are too big for your feet. Even Jack, I'm funny with like, what shoes you wearing now? I'll choose.
I'll pick what
shoes you're wearing.
I'm
probably going to agree with all of them.
So I've got two. One, which I think I've mentioned this on a podcast, which is men with small hands smaller than mine.
Oh yeah, no. You need to feel like
that is.
I've got a lot of area to cover. I need a big hand.
Big hand
to cover that bum. Imagine if the hand was like.
And my second one is if a man's form of transport is a bicycle. I don't mind if it's like to get to work, it's more convenient and stuff like that. But if that
just made me think of like a bike helmet. That's an ick. I can't. Jack running around with a helmet on.
Up on your date.
No. No, that's really horrible, isn't it? But no, too old for that now.
So yours is trainers. What else?
Everything. I'm going to agree with everyone now.
So the first one that someone wrote is men.
Men, yeah, all together.
Just men.
Men in general.
People eating with their mouths open. So that's not really an ick because I don't eat with my mouth shut. I
don't think it's like, I don't know, because if you was like shut like that, I'd be like, what are you doing? I would just eat normally, but if they was like, then I would be like, just shut your mouth. You just need to find it in between. They can't win, basically, my ick, so you can't win. There's always something.
Well, and you're like that. And then you try to ignore it because you think I'm being miserable now.
I do.
And then they do one more. Like,
that's me. I'm like, how lad you are. I'm really sorry, but like, I can't even sit next to you whilst you're eating right now.
Crisp packets rustling. Any form of rustling is me. Which
Russell?
On my TikTok, are you okay there, Russell? And there is actually like a form of a diagnosis. There is a name for it when you get irritated by things like that.
Yeah, see, mine is like certain little noises. I think, what are you doing? Like,
Stop.
Yeah. Stop breathing so heavy.
People with no manners, which I think that should be.
Yeah, I really notice it. Like with the girls, like if they don't say like thank you, I'll take it back and just look at them like, sorry.
Did you forget something?
Pardon? And then I'll say, well, oh yeah, of course you can.
Hearing someone eat, see there has to be a line because you can't go out with someone and never hear them eat.
No. When I'm due on though, make absolute no noise.
Don't fucking breathe.
Do not make a single noise with that chew.
Yeah, I'm like, don't breathe near me, don't look at me, don't touch me, don't eat
chew on
me,
is everything's an ick, isn't it?
Poor personal hygiene.
Oh, that would be everyone's, surely. Be with someone who don't have a wash.
But sometimes though, when you get with people, you don't see their true colours until after you fell for them, and then you start thinking,
you're a dirty cunt.
In 2 days. Are you okay? And then they try to get freaky.
No, like, absolutely not. You ain't had a wash down there. Thank you.
Men who roll their sleeves up on a jacket or a shirt.
Yeah, no. Why is it the stupid thing? Men can't do nothing, can they? But yeah, all right, mate. Like, no.
And then if a man says one thing to us, we're like, have fucking
yeah, what do you mean?
Yeah.
I'm not. Jack was talking to my brother or something, and they was joking around, and I heard him, and he said something like, "Yeah, when she puts her dressing gown on, I think." I was like, "Excuse me." He went, No, I didn't mean it like that. I was like...
I live in my dressing gown, so do you feel all the
Every
fucking
time I put it on, I go, oh, sorry. He's like, no, I didn't mean that. I'm like, don't talk shit. I love my dressing gown.
I love my dressing
Comfort.
gown.
So what do you mean you've got an ick on my dressing gown?
Dressing gown or house coat? So
No, dressing gown.
I had never heard of the term house coat until one of my good friends, Alana, and I was at her house, and her mum or her said something about house coat. No, and I was like, what?
What's a house coat?
What's a house coat? And she's like, what do you mean? I was like, what do you mean? What is a house coat?
Yeah, but I said that to you, didn't I? You know them things that you hang your clothes on to dry? My mum always called it horse. And when I was with Jack, he was like, a what?
Yeah.
They call it an era. So I call it an era now, but growing up it was always a horse. So there are certain things that you have different words for.
Horse, but maybe that's my I'm older.
You ain't the same age as my mum, you ain't now.
Yeah, I know, but I'm you know.
In between.
Yeah. But house coat makes sense. It is what you put on in a house to keep warm, but I don't think house coat rolls as nice as a dressing gown.
Yeah, what does dressing gown even mean? Really?
A gown that, I don't know.
That makes sense, does it? I ain't calling it a house coat.
Bad teeth and footwear.
Teeth, I can't say anything because I ain't got nice teeth.
You've got lovely teeth. And yours are all natural.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
everyone's looking at my teeth now.
Yeah, you've got nice teeth.
No, I couldn't have them though. I see someone yesterday that I went to school with. That's all I'm going to say. And I had that brown, and I think that's bad. Because that's a hygiene of teeth, isn't it?
Bad teeth.
Don't get me wrong, mine ain't white.
I think there is a massive difference between just a natural discolouring on your teeth.
Yeah, and brown.
Bad mouth hygiene, which...
Brush your teeth.
I've got a friend, I'm not going to say it, that's as far as I'm going to say, and he's lovely and he's so funny, I just think, you haven't brushed your teeth.
I don't understand how you could go out, because in the morning I think, oh, I feel
furry.
Yeah, like, I've had a cup of tea in the night, I think, ugh.
This one, people who are rude and snobby, I hate snobby people.
Yeah, I don't like.
And do you know what I hate as well? I think because I'm very Cockney, the way that I talk.
Sounds a bit rough, don't we?
With all my tattoos as well. And people seem
Why does that make a difference?
Because people that don't like tattoos do tend to think that they're at some kind of higher level.
Well, because they ain't got a tattoo.
Yeah, I have had many comments about being covered in tattoos. Yeah,
I don't see it now. I think now loads of people have them.
When I first started getting tattoos, my arm sleeve, it was like very, very rare.
Yeah, that
for females to have tattoos, and I loved it. Now. Everyone's got them, and that's my mum was like, what about when you're old? I said, we're all going to look the fucking same.
Yeah, that's the thing.
It makes no difference.
Our nans and that don't have any, but when we're old, we're all going to be having them.
My kids' nans.
Like, yeah, we're all going to be covered in them.
Seen our nan?
What's that one mean, nan? Don't remember.
All my portraits are all happy at the minute. By the time my skin's all sagged, they're all going to be sad and depressed.
Moving with the ages.
Men with long nails.
No, that's disgusting. No, I ain't got long nails.
I don't mind like a nice cut, tiny little white bit at the top, like a nice. I can't stand nails that have been bitten.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, and you bite your nails. I don't know.
I couldn't have them if there was there's nothing there, and your skin looks like it's dying.
But a man with long.
No.
I remember growing up, it used to be a thing for men to have a long little nail.
That's disgusting. What's that for picking your nose?
I say boys, not
that is disgusting. No.
Men with long fingernails come up again.
Yeah, that's gross.
Laziness. But once again, that's something that you don't really know.
I think everyone has a bit of laziness as well, doesn't it?
But also what someone we would think would be lazy, they'd look at us and think, that's lazy.
Yeah.
So I think everyone's got their own perception on laziness. The next topic that we're going to talk about is the term stepkid, stepdad, stepmum.
Right.
So I am with my partner, isn't the father to all of my kids. I hate the word stepdad. I say was blessed with two dads. My real dad, biological father I don't like the name real dad. My biological father has passed away. But my dad has been with my mum since I was 6 months old.
Yeah, I had a stepdad from, I think I was about 3, but it's as long as I remember.
Yeah. And to me, I think stepdad, I don't know, I just hate it.
He was always known as my stepdad in my family dynamic, though.
Not your dad?
No, never. But then yours know, they've got a dad.
But I didn't actually start calling my dad till I was about 7, because my 2 younger sisters are his.
Yeah, maybe.
And obviously they would call him dad, and I'd call him by his first name. And then I'd remember saying to him, am I allowed to call you dad?
Aww.
And he was like, of course you can,
Aww.
And I could never now call him by his first name.
No,
that
weird.
Would be, I think, disrespectful and weird.
I've got a stepmum as well, but it's not like I call her stepmum, but I call her by her name.
Yes, I think as well, it's such a different dynamic with men and women, because when a man meets a woman that has kids and they progress, the man tends to move into their family home.
Yeah.
And then he is around the kids.
Every day, doing everything, isn't it?
Doing fatherly things.
Yeah.
But when a woman meets a man, even if the man moves in with her, his kids would be with their mum.
Yeah, weekly.
So she would only see them weekly, fortnightly, whatever the relationship may be. So I think it's very hard. I think it's very hard for a woman to get the title mum.
Yeah.
Than what it is for a man to get the title
dad.
Yeah, I
don't think that would be as easy.
To me, I feel like a dad is someone that loves them, nurtures them, raises them, teaches them right from wrong.
Knows them.
Knows their children.
Yeah.
I feel like my husband... Actually, I don't feel like I know that he does more for our kids than what their biological father does.
And knows them.
He knows them a lot more than what... because I feel if their actual biological father has to text you, what size feet are they? Little things like that. I think, how the fuck can you not fucking know? And I think
don't know when they need. Don't know what clubs they go to or what time the clubs finish. Do you know what I mean? The one in your home. Know everything.
Know everything about them. I think as well, if Steve was to say these are my step kids, I think I'd be like.
Yeah, what do you mean?
What do you mean by that?
That's all of us.
Like,
but they've also grown up with him. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
I feel like if he'd come in now when they're all older,
when they're at the teenage,
then it might have been different.
Yeah. And I think that's when I met him, and he's got 2 sons. They was teenagers, and they never look at me as their mum, which is fine. They have a mum, and it's hard to kind of build a relationship with them because they are young men now.
Yeah.
So, I think to them, I am just their dad's wife.
Yeah. Different, isn't it?
So it is very different, I suppose, depending on what age the kids are when the families come together. I think you have to earn the title dad as well.
Yeah, I do.
I don't think you just move in with someone and you think, well, I'm bringing her kids up, so I am their dad. No, you're not.
No, and it takes time as well. Time, effort.
Patience.
Yeah.
Patience.
Yeah, definitely.
I remember me and my husband, I only had, what did we have? We was very fresh. We was driving down the road. We had 3 kids in the back. They was young. It was very chaotic. And he always says to me, he just remembers driving down the road thinking, what the fuck am I doing?
Shit.
What the fuck am I doing? And he's always been very honest that he never thought that he'd meet someone that has got children and, have make that your family kind of thing. And he always says, no, it was the best thing that I ever done.
Yeah. Not
kicking you all out the fucking car and saying, actually, I've changed from...
Fuck up. Can you imagine? I don't think I could go into someone's family where they've got all these kids and then you've got I think it takes a certain kind of man to do that, to love them and to raise them when you know they're not yours, but treat them all like they are.
There was one Trixie was always with her ASD and that she's always, you've got to get her.
Yeah.
If you don't get her, you're on a rocky road.
Yeah.
And then there was a time at the start and I thought, I don't know if these 2 are getting on.
Whether this is going to work out.
If it's going to work out. And I'm thinking, if they don't get on, he's going to have to go.
Yeah, then that's
because she's mine. She was here first. But lucky for me, they've got a really good relationship.
Yeah,
Now they
they
get on
have.
really well, and he's got a good relationship with all of them. So I feel very blessed, especially because I had so many kids. I did think, am I ever going to meet someone that wants
Yeah,
me
that
and
would
all
take
these
that
kids
on,
that
yeah.
I've got on tow? But it just
There
takes...
ain't no one who could love my kids. I'm sorry, there ain't no one that would take me. So luckily, Jack's,
Yes, there
we're
would
all right,
be,
and Jack's,
but,
you know.
yeah, lucky for you.
Luckily, we're all right.
You have had what some would say is the perfect...
It's not been perfect.
I know it hasn't been perfect, but you know, like, I think us girls, especially when you've got a few different kids and dads and stuff like that, there's always a label over it. And I think people think that we go through primary school thinking, oh, I'm going to have all these different baby dads, I'm going to have all this stress, and I'm going to have all these kids.
Like
and that,
you would go into it thinking
like that's, you go into a relationship thinking that this is it. We're going to have a kids, going to have a family, and it doesn't work out. And you might go into another one and think the same, and it don't work out. Like, you know, you just don't know. But I think with you, you've met at school.
Yeah.
You're happily married now. You've got 3 kids, you know, and that's the kind of thing.
It took a lot though, you know. It weren't like, oh, people say you're so lucky. Jesus, we've been through some shit, like some hard times, and we're lucky that we loved each other. I think that both of us loved each other.
Yeah.
Because then we wanted to make everything work. And fight through all the shit. I think relationships don't work because one will be like, actually, don't love you as much as the other one does, or something. Do you know what I mean? Or men end up being knobs.
But when you are young, you think, oh, I just want to meet my man of my dreams, have a family,
settle down,
get married and do all that.
Childhood sweetheart, as everyone says. But I don't think that's even.
I think it's super
it's rare.
Though. Yeah, it is rare these days as well.
Yeah, I do think though. I think as much as I didn't want to have kids as young as I did, I think if I was my age now and wasn't with anyone, didn't have any kids, I would be having a panic attack. Because there's people that I know and I think, I would be scared. I'm quite glad that I've got all of mine now.
All that you...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I knew I always wanted to have kids.
Yeah, I always said I wanted 10 kids. I don't fucking know why. I got to 6, so I made it over halfway.
Jesus.
I don't know why. I just always wanted a big family.
Big family, yeah. Yeah, I like that.
And I do love it indoors. Like, it's fucking manic.
I like your ass, though. It is fun, isn't it? There's always someone doing something or dancing around, or they all want to come and see you as well. Even though they're older, it's not like... I know they all do go off and do their own thing, but there's always one that comes down
my mum rings me. She's like, FaceTime. She's like, it's time for the circus show. And then I've always got kids doing a dance routine or something at the end of the bed. Right, let's go on. How did you and your partner meet? So how did you and Jack meet?
We met I was in year 9 and he was in year 11. I used to get chucked out of one class. He used to bunk one class, and we met in the hallways. So that's how we met, but we didn't actually get together until I was in 6th form. So I was 16. And I remember he walked in my class and I thought, because I'd always fancied him. Do you know what I mean? He's always been that one that you're like, you're right. And I remember him sitting there, and they was like, right, you've got to get into like partners or to groups. And he was on his own. I was like, I'll go with Jack. I'll sit with Jack. I'll be with him. And then from then it's just flirting and all of that. Yeah, and then we got together.
So me and Steve, I was actually visiting my friend in prison with his sister. And Steve was actually visiting a friend of his in prison as well. And my friend knew him, and my friend's brother who I was going to visit knew Steve as well. And that was kind of the first introduction. little hi. And then the visit was over, and then he said, see you later, girls, and all that. And I said to my friend, he's wealthy. She went, it's on my face, but add him. I was like, no. She's like, just add him. So I added him, and the rest is history. Been
one
treated
thing
like
led to another.
Yeah. That sending that friend request was the best thing I ever done.
You never know. He might have contacted the girl that
I was
mutual
with.
And been like, who was you with the other day?
Yeah. But I also met Steve 12 weeks after Harley passed away. So I was at my worst. I've been through a lot of worse things in my life, but that was me.
Yeah, absolute, yeah.
You know, my lowest of the lows, as they say. And he met me then, and he has done nothing but bring you up,
yeah.
Since then. So I feel very lucky. Kids are very lucky, but
We
he's
moan,
very
but
lucky
they
as
are
well.
good, aren't they? Yeah, but he's lucky too. So I'd say, yes, I'm lucky, but you are too.
Yeah.
Realise that.
How did you and Ruby meet? Our daughters go to the same school. 2 of them are in the same year, and then one of the kids had a little party, didn't they? Didn't we have Dottie round for something?
You was having like one of your family fun days, I think.
Yeah.
And then Winnie had invited Dottie, which
Yeah.
is weird because they don't really get on now, do they? Dottie's with Mum Rowe, but Winnie had invited Dottie, and then you was like, oh, Trixie didn't have anyone, so does Delilah want to come?
Yeah.
I know they're similar in age, but they're not like now, are they? But anyway, then I think I come to pick them up, and you was like, stay, have a cocktail, and then we was chatting.
And then I invited you to an adult only
party.
An adult,
yeah. And I was like, do I go, don't I go, do I go? Because I just don't go places on my own. Jack's like, just go, you'll have a good time. And the rest is history. I come to everyone.
Yeah, but you're very sociable though, so you
but
just like swooped in.
Yeah, on my own. No, I was sitting there like dying, like,
someone talk to me.
And then Tara sat next to me, love. I always love her for that because she really just brought me in. And then after a few drinks, I think I got in the pool and everything, didn't I? I went, I want to get in. So I was alright after that, and then you ain't been able to get rid of me since.
No, we've been best friends.
Yeah,
we've just clicked,
straight away, yeah.
We've just clicked, which I love.
Waffling shit every day.
This one's a bit more of a serious question. What is the worst thing grief has left you with? The worst thing that grief has left me with is guilt. It's something that I think when you're a parent and you have a baby, you feel like it's your job to love and protect that child.
Right.
Forever. Yeah, it's. I don't want to get emotional
No,
on this one because we cried enough last week. But the guilt of that.
Stupid.
Do you know what it is as well? I think because surrounding his death, I knew something was wrong.
Yeah.
And I kept saying to the doctors, like, something's wrong.
Yeah, so you did.
And they
did keep saying something.
But then I shouldn't have left the hospital. I feel like I should have just stayed and said, no, like, something's wrong. But I didn't. They just kept disregarding it. It's like, he's fine, take him home. But that's the worst thing that hasn't got easier, haven't got over it. And I don't think I'll ever live a life without feeling the guilt that I've let him down. That's
so wrong. There's no way you should feel guilt at all.
But I do. What is a weird fact about you?
I don't know.
Weird fact about me. I have a weird fact. This might be a little bit too into detail, but I can't have a poo with any footwear on.
Oh, yeah, no, who does? I have to have a step and all.
I'll get the toilet roll and stand on that.
I'll get a step out and Jack goes, are you having a poo? I'm like, fuck off. I have to, feel like you need your feet
If I've got trainers on, slippers on, flip-flops on, I can have socks on, but I cannot go to the toilet with any footwear on my feet. That is just a weird fact about me.
Yeah, I don't know if I would be able to. I'm not a footwear person. I can't sleep in socks, nothing. Oh, no, I'm straight in, shoes and socks off. In the summer, I walk around no shoes on.
Yeah, I'm a barefoot person.
Shoes.
If it weren't embarrassing for my kids, I'd do school runs in barefoot.
Yeah,
I'd drive in barefoot. Like, I love barefoot.
I'll drive in barefoot. Jack's like, you're going to die. I'm like, the shoes are hurting.
I can feel it. I can feel the pedals
better. Nicely.
What is something you hate about or on social media?
Hate?
I'll tell you one thing that really fucking jars me. Maybe this is an ick. You know when people put stuff on their social media, like, I'm at the hospital or
oh my God.
That, and then someone says, what's wrong? And they say, I'll inbox you.
That. Or they tag in, anything. I can't deal with it. It pisses me off. If you're going to tell us you're there, tell us why.
Yeah. Fucking dangle a carrot and we're all like, not that we even give a shit.
No, then I'll start have a look at their page. Like, what's happened there?
But that is something about social media that I really hate.
Do you know what really, not hate, but makes me laugh is when people do say like a day with me or whatever, I like them. But it's them getting out of bed in the morning. So they've got up, put it there, got back in bed, pretended to be asleep, and then woke up, and then go and get it. So that's effort. That is effort. Or they're on their own and they're crossing the road, and they've put it there to cross the road. You've got to cross back to get your phone to cross back. to go where you want to go. Like, it's different. You're filming as you're going. I like them, but that's long.
Something else I hate about social media is that when you are I like to say content creator, I don't like influencer, that cringes me out.
Yeah, I won't say influencer.
Is that if you let people into bits of your life, when people genuinely believe that they are entitled to know everything.
Yeah.
And people say, well, they're going to ask questions. They can ask questions. But I have had comments where people are fucking rude because I've not addressed certain things or I don't want to talk about certain things. Something else with social media as well is that there's people around you that are your so-called family, friends, whatever, and they know things about you that you've not put on social media.
Yeah.
And then you get fake accounts putting the things that you've not expressed on your account to try and out your business.
But why would someone do that?
I don't fucking know. I think it's either like the green-eyed monster, jealous. I don't know, but I think if someone hasn't said something about their life, why do you want...
Yeah, why does it give you the right to...
Yeah, but what are you getting out of it? What do you think people are not selling stuff because it's a secret? Maybe things are a secret. They don't want people to know, but you're not the one that should be sharing that secret.
I think it'd be a bit... It's vulnerable going on there anyway, but imagine telling
there are
every
certain
last
things
thing.
that people comment under some of my videos which only people that know me
would know that.
would know. So I know it's not just a random person.
You should
just
start a
chatting
fake
shit.
thing. Just tell certain people
And then see,
where it comes from, and then you'll know who it is.
Who it is, yeah.
Oh, that's just the effort, I suppose. Does it really matter? Let them fucking crack on.
I just think, fuck off.
Yeah.
What did you want to be when you was older? Like when you was a kid?
Dance teacher, dancer. That was always mine.
And you was a dance teacher for a little while, weren't you?
Yeah. And then COVID hit, and then Dixie. Everything happened with Dixie. And I was out 3 evenings a week and went to competitions on a Sunday. I just can't do that with her now.
Full-time carer.
Full time.
I wanted to be a nail tech.
Ooh.
Done that. Got bored. Then I wanted to be a beautician.
Done that.
Got bored. Done lashes. Got bored.
I'm really proud of how long you've kept up TikTok, to be honest. Because I start things think,
This is the longest running thing
Yeah.
I have had. That I think it's because I can do it. I'm being me.
Yeah.
I can do it in my own time. I can do it when I want, where I want. Steve always said to me when I first started though, he said, because he was always worried about my mental health.
Yeah.
It was like, there are horrible people in the world.
So I could never.
It was like, so whatever people say, take it with a pinch of salt. I'm very lucky that I do get the odd stuff, negative stuff.
Yeah, but not trolled, is it? Like, you get comments, but it's not like some people are.
I've got like hate gangs,
They've
like
got
Facebook
accounts
pages
that are just slagging people off on TikTok, and I think, Jesus, like, you've
yeah.
got nothing better to do.
Like Facebook pages, like dedicated to one
hating
creator.
someone.
Yeah, I don't get that. Even if I'm
deal with-
scrolling through stuff and I think, not a bit of me,
Yeah.
I'll keep scrolling. And even if I had an opinion,
I would not
it would
write
stay
it.
there.
Yeah, I might say it to you. I don't like her. Like, why would you want to do that?
You know, if someone wants to be mean in a message, I think, what are you getting out of you leaving that comment?
Yeah.
What fulfillment do you
Just
get?
made you feel a bit better.
Yeah. Like what?
I put something up on my TikTok the other day. I'm not, I just add things because I like looking at them, of Dixie, and someone had commented on it like 5 with a dummy with a like, and I answered, yes, she's autistic, non-verbal, with a learning disability, and it's her comfort, with like a sarcastic smile, and they deleted it. For good. Shut your mouth then. All right, I know she's 5 with a dummy. None of my others had it at 5. But
it's her thing.
She likes it. So
and that's the thing as well. People always. We went out for a meal and I was like, come out for like on a date with us, and someone was like, you spent your whole evening recording. Did you not speak to your husband once? I thought, I've just uploaded a 3-minute video.
3 minutes, and all of that took.
I've been out with him for 6 fucking hours. You've just seen 3 minutes. You have no idea what I've just put up with for 6 fucking hours.
I sit there for 3 minutes scrolling when I'm out with Jack. Oh shit! So like, do you know what I mean? There's moments.
People see snippets of things, and I don't mind people having an opinion, but I think that there is a way you can have an opinion. You know, like if I do like outfit of the day, and someone says, braid, I like some of your stuff, but I'm not keen on that one.
Yeah. Well, that's an opinion. Don't like that one on you.
Disgusting. you look ugly. You know, like things like that. I think that's like a different kind of opinion right there. That's
I
not
couldn't
like...
do it. That's why I couldn't do it. I told you, someone would only have to say you're fat, and I'd be like, oh, I'm not doing it anymore. Do you know what though? I follow quite a few of like autism accounts, or they come up, I suppose, because of Dixie, and some of them get hate towards their kids, and I think, what are you getting out of that? Like they shouldn't be on this. What a waste of the system. I think about like autistic kids. And I think I would hunt you down and kill you. I couldn't do it, because if someone said anything bad about her, that's different.
It's especially when it's your own. But some people are thick-skinned. Some people do take it for a pinch of salt. But there are people out there that are very fragile in the brain.
Yeah.
And it can take certain things. And you know what as well? I always think that it's the one that's doing the trolling, that if someone was to do something to themselves due to the hate that they're getting, they'd be the first ones to say, in the world you could be anything, be kind.
Be kind.
Like, you know, like...
Yeah.
But I think people need to learn with opinions, it's the way that you voice it.
You ain't got nothing nice to say.
Because that's what sometimes people say to me, you don't like people having an opinion of you. I couldn't give a fuck. Have whatever the fuck you like about me, but say it in a different manner.
Yeah. Or why say it at all? Does it matter? Like
Not
you said,
really,
if it's an outfit or something, oh no, Brad, don't like that on you, that one looked better or whatever, but ugh, you look disgusting, or you look this. No, I just think, what?
Sometimes I then go to their profile and have a zoom in and think, you cheeky cunt.
Yeah, have a look.
Yeah, I'm not going to say anything else.
Yeah, but what's the point in being as bad as they are? Just think, oh well, quite happy in my life, thanks. What have you got? Clearly nothing better to do than leave hate on everyone.
So where's creepy men as well?
Creepy men.
I've seen people doing comebacks, like, to messages.
So have I recently.
And I think, why would a man... First, I don't understand why women put women down when we should be like everyone just love the fucking body you're in. 'Cause some of us are fucking struggling at the minute. Do you know what I mean? Like, and then when you've got another woman telling you that you shouldn't dress a certain way, or you're fat, or you're ugly, or whatever.
So fucking what?
It does make you not love yourself.
Yeah.
You know, you're thinking, oh, how can I love myself when everyone's telling me that I'm this
look
kind
at
of
some
way?
people,
But then
and
I think a man. What kind of men go on social media to be horrible to females?
Women, yeah.
What does that say about them as a person? You probably still live in a box room in your mum's house.
With your mum.
Like,
probably wished you could get a girl like that. And I think you see people and I think, oh, she's a big girl, she looks lovely. Like, but then people are always harder on yourself, because I'm like, I could never wear that, or I would never wear that. Like, that's like, do you know what I mean? If they're confident.
I see bigger women and the stuff that they wear, and I am in awe.
Yeah.
Because I've got body dysmorphia, I've got an eating fucking disorder.
Yeah.
And I
all
hate
you need
the
is
way
confidence.
I look. And then I just think, she's fucking rocking it.
Yeah.
Why can't I just put...
Because she's walking about like with a crop top and a fucking...
and there I'm in tracksuits like all the time, covering all up.
I'm like, can't leave the house right now because I'm going too much weight.
Ruby's like, if it's not black,
I only wear black.
It.
Watch when I lose some weight and I come in here and it's like pink. You have a
They'll
heart
be
attack.
like, who is that?
Who is she? Like that. When you start seeing my jawline again. Which we're thinking.
Yeah, I'll have a mini skirt on a boob tube.
Yeah. Hello guys. I'm sitting in a bikini, bro. Oh, never. You'd never have any views. Jesus.
No.
Even if it was slim. Children.
So in the world you could be anything, guys. Don't be a cunt unless you're a nice cunt. We're nice cunts, aren't we?
Yeah, we use cunt far too often. I know.
I love that word.
So do I. I don't see how people are offended by it. It's not any worse than any of the others.
I do use it a lot. When I first met Steve, he was like, you swear a lot. He said, you use the C word a lot.
A lot.
Then he met my mum and my aunt, and as soon as they left, he went, no, I know why you swear
Where
so
has
much.
it come from?
I was like, I don't find it rude. Like, if someone said to me,
I swear
you
in
cunt,
every sentence.
I'd be like, all right. Someone said, you fucking bitch. I'd be like, excuse me?
Yeah.
Like, who are you talking to? But, yeah, I don't...
If someone called me a fat cunt, I'd be more worried about the fat than the cunt. Do you know what I mean? Like,
that's like Steve calls me an old cunt. I go, let's be old.
old. No more old. You can call me a young cunt.
And if you swear in front of your kids, it means you're a bad parent as
My
well.
kids would never ever swear.
I grew
and
up
I've always
with my
sworn
mum and
around
dad
mine.
swearing. I did not swear in front of my dad till I was about 22.
Yeah. I don't remember when I swore in front of mine, but
My
my
kids-
mum swears.
Yeah, my kids Don't swear. There's a difference.
And I think there's a difference in knowing when to. Like, if I go into the girls' school, I ain't going to be like, all right, you fucking meh, meh.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I know how to hold myself in different situations.
And also, if I was around, your kids are a bit more relaxed, but if I was around someone with their kids, I wouldn't swear the way I swear in front of someone else's kids.
No. Like I said, you read the situation where you are.
And everyone's different. But
You don't have to worry about mine.
But I do swear in front of mine, and mine don't swear.
No, neither do mine.
Like, mine haven't got, like, foul, like, potty mouths. Do you know what I mean? People always say that my kids are polite and stuff like that. Mine. So
maybe mine look at me and think, I don't want to sound like you, Mum. And that's why. I've learnt from us.
From us. Well, that means we're doing a good job.
Yeah. Yeah.
Covered in tattoos, speak like this.
Yeah.
And our kids are still very polite.
Yeah, exactly. Mine ain't going to be nothing like me. Can already tell. Dotty maybe, but Delilah, I don't know where you come from. I don't know.
I can tell that all of mine are mine.
Yeah.
They all have little bits.
Little traits here and there. No, Delilah, honestly, I don't know where she comes from. I don't even think, she's more like Jack.
Yeah, I was going to say she's more like Jack.
But she's still not.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, she's probably going to not talk to us when she's older, look down on us because she's got, like, a really good job and whatnot.
University degree.
Yeah, she will. I bet she does.
Boyfriend. When are we going to meet your mum and dad? You're not.
Not. You are not meeting them because he'll be like, hello. Me and Jack will be like, all right.
And he's like, would you like a cup of tea, sir? That's what you'll be like.
You will sit down, darling. And then he'll be with Dotty.
Delilah will be like that.
Who are you? Yeah. And her sister Dotty will come in, all right.
Yeah.
And then Chef Dixie.
What's your name then?
Delilah will not invite boyfriends round. No way. Bless her.
Right, guys, that is it from us this week. I've enjoyed today's
I have.
chat.
Just normal talking shit, isn't it?
Chit chat. Next week, I think we'll do a bit more chit chat. We'll have to see what's going on social media. We are going to discuss eating disorders in one episode, which I currently have an eating disorder. Do you?
I wouldn't say. No, but I've got a lot of issues around food, weight, diet. I've done every diet under the sun.
But while you was at secondary?
Yeah, like from about 11, I think.
From school.
Actually, primary school and all, just life. And when I look back, I wasn't even fat, so I don't even know. But yeah, that's another another day.
That'll be a whole other episode for us. I don't know if I'm ready
for that one.
Please make sure you are subscribing to my YouTube channel. We will be on next week. And thank you for listening, guys.